Welcome everybody, welcome my beautiful people guys, welcome to my live stream guys. Give me 1 second guys. Hello everyone, hello everybody. Welcome guys to my live stream. That's my live stream guys. The place of love and peace, fulfillment and bliss. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna talk about a lot today. About manifestation guys is very easy. Really easy, just very simple. Really simple guys. You have to understand you're not dealing with logical. But I have to make another video like because I'm gonna create a lot of content, a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna ask permission too because I cannot give all the certain stuff out. Ask permission. I have to wait. God give me signal. So yeah, um, because I don't want people get confused. Right, I want to make sure everything line up really good. Daniel Asap, hey Daniel, how are you? I want everybody, see the alignment every day. So we're gonna talk about manifestation is so easy, and the reason why people get confused. And manifestation, guys, action. Let's say you want to manifest money, right? But in your mind, you want to manifest lots of money. You want to manifest lots of money, and because you have a job pay you $9, $10, $11, or anytime, right? It can be 20, it can be 30, it can be 28, it can be 38. Pay you that, right? And you don't actually satisfied with that pay, and you want manifest lots of money. I'm not just something, guys. And manifestation, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter the place you are in. Only thing that matters is your energy. The moment your energy is good, it's gonna be something happen to you to experience that experience. That's where simple it is. You don't have to, oh my God, I'm gonna change job to my able to manifest this. I have to be the right place to no. You can be on the same job environment, you can be doing the same thing what you do, still pay your bills, but your earning state, guys, that's the key. Because you can actually change your job. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. There's people actually make a lot of money. But because they have their energy from within is not aligned or of abundance, that always something always happen to always lose money or to lose always in debt. Right? I was that person. I experienced that. I experienced that. I experienced um that reality. I was someone working extremely hard and making good money in the time, and I was working at corporation. So I was making extra money, lots of money, make good money, get promotion, everything, get a raise, all the stuff. So I was always still find myself in that situation. And what I learned, not only me, just like a cycle. So when I take my time and somebody teach me, actually there's someone actually that man was an Hindu. It was practiced actually Hindu. Now you mean not all influencing. I'm not an influencer. I'm just a mystic. I talk about spirituality. Not talk about spiritual, but I know I'm very influential. I'm very influential, but in a good way. Not not that way, but I'm a mystic. I share my own experience and I help other people. What's your name? My name is Pierre. You can call me Master P. You can call me Master P. So yeah, but I'm not a master of anybody, okay? I'm master myself, okay? I'm here to share my own experience and teach people and helping people to grow. But I'm not a guru, please. I'm not a guru, okay? I'm not a guru. I'm just here to helping people, be the example all the time and helping people to push them forward, okay? That's it. I'm just like a coach to make you move, share my own experience, and inspire you. And the next one is gonna be my website gonna be open. People gonna have access to my website and to actually anybody who wants to work with me can work with me, can book, and we can talk and I can help you. But I still available on IG and I still available in my email. You can send me an email and tell me and talk to me or text me. I don't know, and I can help you with your your manifestation, your desire, reality, help you to make out that experience, out that in your life. So yeah, guys. Like I said, guys, I was working extremely hard. Like still, I'm very intense on anything I do. And guess what? I always find myself in the same situation with my money, always. And something I realized. I say, hey, wait a minute. I tell myself, I say, wait a minute. I got all those money, but all this money going all the time. The reason why because I wasn't aligned. I was someone actually make money. So yeah, if I have to spend something extra, I always complain. Okay, when I have to, I supposed to be at least normal to pay my bill, but I was complaining. And guess what? Always find something to complain about. To always find some stuff to be complaining about. Always find so. And when that Hindu guy tell me, hey, the way you treat money, man, is bad. I said, how? I said, the way you treat money is not because of discipline. It's the energy you give by the money. Yeah, I said, okay. He said, be grateful. In that moment, I start to actually, I can make extra money. I'm gonna always have money. I can do an extra expense. I always receive money. I always receive money, guys. I always have money. Always, receive abundance in my life since I start change who I am. And that's the reason why I understand it doesn't matter the job you are in, doesn't matter your state you are, it doesn't matter the country, it's just you. That's the best thing to have to master. That's the mental manifestation. It's you. Okay? It's you change who you are. That's it. Because the world is your mirror. That's second edition. So yeah, the world is your mirror, okay? It's you. You have nothing to change. You if you change yourself, right? If you change yourself, you're gonna move the universe. God gonna move you the the best unconsciously move you the right way that every way to actually experience that. Now, example for me, I experienced so much synchronization this day unconsciously because I attract who I am. That's the thing. I attract who I am. So no matter what place I go, I'm gonna always find that peer. Why? Because I attract who I am. No matter what. Okay? A lot of synchronization about me, a lot of synchronization about what's going on because of me. And I don't, unconsciously, all those things happen. So no matter what place you're in, you're gonna always find yourself. Okay, like I said, guys, manifestation is to take accountability for yourself. Be responsible of your reality. If not, you're gonna always be in that loop. You're gonna always be in that all the circle, all those bad pattern. You're gonna be. Something I realize about manifestation is just like it doesn't matter, guys. You're gonna always find yourself. So you want to experience abundance because of you don't experience abundance, not because of the job, not because of no, because of you. Not because of the government, not because of the economy is bad, not because none of that. Because of you. And guess what? The economy is bad, but still people getting rich, still people getting make more money. Still, there's contractually extremely poor, but there's a lot of rich people over there. So okay. So it doesn't matter the environment because this is a multiverse. That's something about manifestation. It's not logical, it's based on frequency energy. Okay? So if you see yourself as a victim, if you see yourself the external have power over you, right now you don't have no power anymore. You just have no power. And it should be never, never that way. Never ever that way. Why? Because you're the co-creator of your own reality. The external cannot do anything for you. No. The external is powerless. But you can allow the external control you. You can allow the external, make you feel some type of way. You can allow that. You can actually, okay, let in. Okay, can give me, right? So you can let the external people get to your mind and make you afraid of who you are. Like I say, guys, manifestation reality start with you. You want to manifest everything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter circumstances. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what type of it doesn't matter because frequency don't care about being logical. Okay, frequency actually destroy logical. Frequency destroy boundary. Frequency destroys rules. Okay, those law of those spiritual law destroys all the rules you know about society, all those normal terms. Oh, you're in that age, so right now the amount of money you're supposed to make is that way. No, that's bullshit. Oh, you actually you don't have a degree. Oh, the way you start the business, you have to do promotion for it, and you not do it. Oh my God, those spiritual law don't care about it. None of that. The moment you focus on that spiritual law, that because you always manifest your entire life, but when you when you start to be aware of you are the co-creator of your reality, okay? So you're not unconsciously manifest, unconsciously let the external control you, get your mind, make you react down. No. When you start to realize you're the co-creator of your own reality and you put your awareness, you put your focus on what you really want to experience, truly, lovingly, and you see yourself at the end, you truly become the identity, you truly give it to yourself, you're gonna have that experience no matter what. No matter what. It doesn't matter reason, doesn't matter what's going on, doesn't matter how the 2D react, the physical, what's going on the physical, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter distance. Distance doesn't matter too about energy. Energy don't care about those things. The universe don't care about none of that. Only care about is your state of being. Only care about is actually who you are, how you see yourself. Okay, how you see yourself. And also your main character as a person. Okay? There's people actually cannot see themselves certain state, certain situations, certain amazing, beautiful experience in their life. Okay, you you have to be able to give it to yourself that. And you're gonna have that experience. There's a lot of people who feel like they have to receiving is not for them. Like example, they have to do something hard, they have to fight with life, they have to structure to actually experience something amazing. I'm here to tell you no, you don't have to. You don't have, just see yourself you're worthy to receive an amazing experience and beautiful experience. Okay. You don't have to do that. You don't have to put yourself have to fight. No. Just give yourself that experience. Give yourself that identity. You are worthy to receive love. You are worthy to receive success. That's who you are. That's who you are. But remember the love polarity. So you have always have access to choose what you really want to experience. Abundance, love, fear, complain, gratitude. So you have access to select what type of energy you want to be. But people think that's something people get confused a lot. How the fuck I work extremely hard, I kill myself, I do everything I'm supposed to do, but I don't get a result. And I feel drawn and I feel I don't feel I don't have no energy, I feel drained. I feel drained. I feel since I feel really drained. So and there's a motherfucker, right? Um Giovanni, keep going. Hey, what's up, Giovanni? Okay. And there's another motherfucker, right? Another guy like never actually kill himself too much. Alright? But always passionate, always happy, always and do it and always got result. And there's another time again, you don't do anything at all. Anything you do always perfect. Everything you do always perfect. It can be something happen, but every time you find a good idea to move that way, to experience that way, to experience it, right? So the other guy, actually working in that street, people like the other one work extremely hard, do everything. So sometimes you get results, sometimes you get results, frustrated, fight, everything, right? Working hard. And there's another one actually, you know, um, with passion, right? With passion, working hard with passion and everything. And there's another one actually, they do anything, just sit and chill and everything get correct. That's something about reality. It's not your action, okay? It's not your action. You can do your action, but the action mm-mm, is, is not enough. The action is not enough. I'm telling you that. The right information is not enough. In business, like you want to be a successful business, you have to become a successful, in the corporate environment, and you read out the book, accumulate information. It's not enough. Okay, it's not enough. Your actions is not enough. Those things is not enough for real. And you have someone, the other guy actually the one chill one, but passion. You have something called mindset. You have something called alignment. You have something called, you see himself a champion. You see himself like you have that deep belief and you don't care about circumstances, don't care about anything. And guess what? It move by inspire action. Move by inspire action. Because let's say like consciousness, guys. Your thought, there's just something called the stream of thought. You're gonna receive idea, the stream of thought. Idea, guys. Like anybody, like okay, let's say I don't care because I love that drink. I don't care. They pay me, then I don't pay me. I don't care. I don't care because I love that drink a lot. So I will support them. Celsius, I don't give a fuck 'cause I love you. I don't care. So let's say, guys, Celsius drink, right? That's a drink. Celsius. I love it. Okay. So it's a successful business. All those things come what? A stream of thought, guys. Anything you see, guys, is download, is consciousness. So to receive a good idea, you have to tune your channel on it. You have to actually tune the video, the yourself. You have to tune in that state to actually receive thought, to actually move by to do the right action, the right thing. Tune, guys, in that state. That's the best thing to do. The moment you tune, you in it, you're in that state, you in that identity. You see yourself at the end, you're the champion. You feel it, you're grateful about it, you embody it, you embrace it. Sorry. Oh man. Sorry. Sorry. So yeah, sorry guys. So you embrace that state, you become one with it, you're gonna have a different experience. you're gonna have a totally different experience. Why? And sometimes the accident happen a lot. That guy don't know anything about that. He don't know anything about that that kind of field. Anything. It's first time. It's first year. And success, 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 success. Yeah, there also stuff going on. But by being in that state, you always find the right solution. And people say, oh, he's smart. Oh, he's talented. No. Sometimes people do that unconsciously. Sometimes there's people actually unconsciously have their identity. Okay? Give me one second, guys. Give me one second. So sometimes there's people actually unconsciously become the identity. Like example, guys, I post a synchronization. Anybody close to me, I say I want a Porsche. I'm gonna have a Porsche, and that Porsche I'm gonna put like a a paint on it. Gonna be pink, like my bunny did. That's a huge synchronization for me. That's a huge synchronization for me. You know, man, I've been receiving a lot of synchronization, a lot of synchronization. Yeah, I got the Porsche. Yeah, yes, I got the Porsche because you see my bunny, the pink synchronization. Yesterday I just, that's what I say, guys. You tune. My idea is not my idea only. Okay? There's something called the stream of thought. I can have an idea right now, and somebody in Zimbabwe, and somebody can be someone in a different galaxy, planets XXYZ does this. I don't know. And we share the same stream of thought. That's why I tell people the stream of thought, when you learn how to tune to in that state, guys, you're gonna receive the right idea, you're gonna receive the right action to do. And you like something about secret, you don't look for it, they come at you. They come unconsciously, they come at you. No, they come at you. That's the thing, guys. And that's the power, we have. And that's what I tell people, action is not enough, guys. If you think action is enough, you're not. If you're not tuned, you're gonna okay, guys, let's say example. When something is not blocked, you don't fight. When something in a flow, when something can circulate, like the circulation of it is good. But when that's why people fight with life. Life should be never you have to fight. Like that's something I hate people say. I'm fight for with life. With what? You can fight with life, bro. You're crazy, man. You cannot fight with life. You cannot. That's impossible. And that's the reason why actually God make them humble. The universe make them humble because you cannot fight with life. What does that mean? I'm fighting. What? Life? You, bro, guys, I come here, I see everything already there. The planet Earth is older than me. The trees, everything. Nature, everything. So guys, so and you think you can fight with life? Align yourself with life. Because actually, I'm not the only responsible for this. The oxygen I'm breathing right now. So you think we can fight with life? No, you have to align yourself with life. You have to learn how to, in that state of creation, in that state of, being yourself. Okay, most people don't want to learn. They actually have to become the co-creator of their life. Okay? To be the co-creator of your life, you have to destroy your ego. Yeah. When I say destroy your ego about circumstances, sometimes you have to see stuff. Sometimes you can see something, okay, to able to manifest anything, guys. Take accountability to destroy your ego. That's number one. To take accountability is just what? Destroy your ego. For me, like, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. That's something I don't care. Like, I don't care. I hate arguing with people. I just, I'm gonna be petty. That's something I do. That to teasing people sometimes. But I to get right or wrong, because it doesn't matter, because anything you believe is gonna be your reality. Why to force you to believe me or not believe me? Because actually you can have your own reality, because that's the law of the universe. If someone believe, oh, it's impossible to be successful, it's gonna be impossible for you to not be successful. Okay? If someone believe, it doesn't matter, guys. If someone believe life is hard, it's gonna be okay, life's gonna be hard. That's gonna be your truth. If me, I believe life is not thinking, like there's a different of just think about something, just actually be it. That's two different stuff. That's two different energy. If I believe like I'm gonna be extremely successful for anything I do, I'm gonna be it. Not a wish, not just wish, not no. Just be it. Become the identity 24 hours every day. Yes, it's gonna be my reality. That's the reason why I don't argue with people. And by taking accountability, guys, is something is kill your ego. Because there's so many times, guys, I find myself in a situation to actually react in a crazy way, react and somehow crazy because somebody did me wrong. That's all because of me. Because that started with me. And guess what? I shift the whole timeline. Because actually, if I say, "Yo, you do that," whatever, I do that sometimes with kids. Like my kids, yeah, I do that. I do that with my kids because um I I love to correct them. Like I love to correct them, tell them what to do, not to do. Okay, that's my job. That's my responsibility. But for other people, I don't do that. Like for other people, because I can change my reality. I don't have to say anything. Just change myself. Everything can change. So my kids, yes, I'm gonna tell you, hey, you do the wrong. This. I'm gonna do it. But other than that, I'm not gonna do it. No, because from my own experience, because there was a loop in my life, for a long period of time about money, guys. There's a bad, bad pattern in my life about money. And I think the moment I take accountability, and that person did me wrong for real, really, really wrong. And I take accountability. I say, okay, I experienced that because of me. I experienced that because of me. So let me change who I am, okay? And I don't say anything because I've been taught with that person. All that when you do is anything wrong. I've been for 4 years. Keep the why I do that? Why I do that? Why I do that? All the time. And I say, okay, you know what, man? Let me take accountability, man. I'm tired of that shit. I'm really tired of that shit. Yes, you are into the yes. And I say I'm tired of that shit. I'm really tired of that shit. So you know what I did, guys? Quiet in silence. And I said, okay, I experience lack all the time because I believe in lack. A part of me believe in lack. So let me change who I am. And 3 months and by it, I said focus, guys, and the whole pattern shift. And that's the reason why we can talk right now. Because actually, if I was focused in what happened, I would never be that happy. I'll never be experiencing so much money. And guys, economics is the best thing to do. Sometimes you feel like, oh, you're powerless, but it's not powerless. It's let go why it don't serve you. It's let go something actually don't serve you anymore. It's let go the old story. And some like that's something that people so attached with the old story. They don't want to let go to actually okay. Let's say I don't want Celsius. I want water. That's what I want. Oh, the Celsius, and the water is there. The water is there. Actually, it's empty. So there's a bit water. So I don't want Celsius. I did that to me. I hate Celsius. Focus, I keep focusing on Celsius, and actually the water is there. I'm thirsty. Okay, and because to for that ego, oh, you want Celsius, fuck yourself, and fuck with Celsius, do all those things, and actually the water's all the time there. And guess what? By focusing on where's the water? Because actually my whole focus there. Where's the water? And keep the Celsius. Where's the water? I need water. That's why I need water. But Celsius is this. Bro, you're gonna stay in that loop forever, guys. You're gonna stay in that loop. But actually say, okay, I don't want Celsius anymore. I want some water. So you see, you switch. That's what I do. You switch that way. You've been that way, then that direction. You take a step back. You're aware of it. Okay, I don't like Celsius anymore. I need water right now. So let me focus on water. And because you're focused on water and by that statement, focus on water, you're gonna move that way. Shh, and water is there. So how you put yourself in that direction that way, and you expect to see water, right? So step back. That's the accountability is the step back. Oh, okay, because I experienced this because of me, because a part of me being that person. So let me change who I am. Step back and you focus. Oh yeah, accountability, guys. That's the reason why I don't care to be right or wrong. I don't care about that. That's a waste of time for me. Because no matter what you believe is gonna be your reality. That that that's it. That's it. Okay? No matter what you believe is gonna be your reality. That's the truth. If you believe your life is that way, your life gonna be that way. If you believe relationship is hard, relationship is gonna be hard. If you believe money is hard to find, money is hard to be found. If you believe um certain stuff is not for you, certain stuff is not for you. If you believe you're not worthy, it's gonna be your reality. Okay? That's the reason why I don't fight with people to believe. I can share my own opinion, I can share my own insight, I can share my own experience, but I don't force you to believe me or not believe me. That's you because your reality is gonna be your reality. Because this is a multiverse. Right now, actually right now, people right now is 9/11 right now, 9/11. There's other places right now is midnight a part of what. So this is simulation. There's other people actually right now become a millionaire. There's other people right now actually gonna be dead. There's other people actually gonna get born. Different reality. There's other people right now have sex. There's other people actually got a book up. Different timeline. Different reality. So you have access to select what you really want to select. That's the free will. That's the meaning of free will. That's the meaning of free will. You always have choice. Yes, the shade of the old, the shade of the old being the new. Yes, that's the main thing to do. You just switch your awareness and on what you really want to experience, and you're gonna have that experience. And by focus on it, the same way. So, like I tell people, focus. Discipline is what is focus. It's nothing else. It's focus. That's why anybody, you master your mind, you master your emotion, you master yourself, you master the universe. Because you're able to master your focus on anything. Simple. And because you're in that state, you're gonna always the universe is gonna always create space, time for you to experience what you want to experience, no matter what you go, no matter what place you're in, everywhere going to be that reality. Because that's who you are. And time doesn't exist, guys. Time is a time is a I believe in even. I believe in actually even. But I don't believe that's okay. They use time to actually place certain event. No, no, you know, that type of event happened that time. This type of event happened that time, that the way actually to classify the event in life. That's the reason why they use time to classify stuff. That's the reason they use time to classify. To they not, oh yeah, 9/11 and 9/11 something happened. That's it. Actually they have a different detail, classifying them. Everything. That's the reason they use that. But actually time is not real. The now is real, the now moment. So anything you want to experience, you want to have, you have to see in the now moment. Put yourself to it. Really embody it. Become one with it. And you're gonna have that experience. That's the law. Before I go, guys, there's another mistake people make a lot. Me, I don't see myself in 5 years, 10 years. I see myself in the now moment. I was someone make that mistake a lot. In 5 years, no, 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 no. Now I'm only that person. Point blank. I don't want to wait. No, I don't do. I don't know. Now I am that person. I don't care. Like I don't care what's going on. I don't care what's going on where I'm at. No. If you don't start now, it never happen. All right. So you see yourself in 5 years. Right now. Now you have to see yourself now only that person, that identity, and it's gonna come actually real, because the moment you put the now, because let's say example, right? You say in 5 years I'm gonna have that car. In 5 years I'm gonna have that house. Say 5 years, right? Cool, chill. Perfecto, right? Chill. And guess what? There ain't actually God can give you that less than 5 years. Couple months. Like 2 months, you have that car. 2 months, you have that house. Somehow, some way. Because there's infinite possibility, guys. That's why I tell people, the more consistent you are, the more embodiment and consistent you are in that state, so the more easily it can manifest very fast. Why? Because the universe is going to create more possibility, like more simple way to make you have that experience. And right now you think, oh, 5 years. And it can be for good reason. You go to the you never have that, never go to the casino. And somehow, some way, because you've been focused in that state so much, you see yourself have that car already, and you don't care about the plan, anything. That's what happened. For no reason, you just play, boom, you win the car. Oh my God! That's why I tell people, guys, I feel so safe because I believe the power within. Because no matter what can happen in 3D, I'm gonna still have my experience what we want to experience. That's something I love about God. That's the reason why I'm so loving in God. That's the reason why I'm so loving in that energy, that invisible. No matter what can happen, if you see yourself at the end, let's say example, right? You have a budget to go on vacation and you start to work. And boom, big emergency come and you have to spend that whole money you've been saving to actually have that vacation. And because you don't understand the love reality, and you see yourself don't have expense to have vacation. But there's somebody know those, actually those knowledge, the money is gone. The money actually for emergency stuff happen, the whole budget, the whole savings actually going down. But that person know, oh, I'm gonna see myself in vacation already. Boy, that's what happened. Free ticket for a good reason. Probably somebody, hey man, I got you, bro. I got you. You've been nice to me, man. This vacation, you want to go? You still want to go? Boom, vacation. That, like I say, guys, that's something I love about this knowledge. This doesn't matter what's going on in the 3D. It doesn't matter what's going on in the physical. Everything destroyed. You're gonna have that experience, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. You're gonna have that experience, 100%. So, right, guys, that was a pleasure, guys. I love you all, and thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for everybody. And I'm gonna be live every day. Um, um I'm gonna be live tomorrow, on 8 or yeah, on 8 or 7. I'm gonna be live. I love you all, guys, and thank you so much for everything. And that was a pleasure. That was a big bless, and I'm very grateful for everything, guys. Really, really grateful for all the support, for all the love, and we're gonna see later, later at night, because I'm gonna be live again night. I'll take on like 11 p.m. It's very late, but doesn't matter. So how's you all, guys? So please assume the best because you are the best, and love yourself. Peace and love.